Welcome today, as we dive into the evolution of the USA. We begin our journey in the early 1800s, a time when America was finding its feet as a young nation. The 1800s were a time of distinct dressing styles. Women often wore long, full skirts and bonnets, while men donned trousers, waistcoats and hats. Clothing was largely handmade, a testament to the craftsmanship of the era. Food was a reflection of the agrarian lifestyle, with staples like corn, potatoes and pork forming the backbone of the American diet. As the century progressed, the introduction of canned foods revolutionized the way people ate, making food preservation easier and more accessible. Turning our attention to education, the early 1800s saw the establishment of public schools. However, education was not yet widespread. It was predominantly the affluent who could afford to send their children to school, while others learnt trades and skills at home. In the realm of technology, the 1800s were a time of remarkable innovation. The Industrial Revolution was in full swing, transforming the way people worked and lived. Steam power became the driving force behind industries, and the invention of the telegraph made communication faster than ever before. Key events like the Industrial Revolution had profound impacts on American society. The rise of factories led to urbanization as people moved from rural areas to cities in search of work. This shift altered the fabric of American society, setting the stage for the country's evolution into an industrial powerhouse. As we close the 1800s chapter, America is on the verge of significant changes that will redefine its future. The seeds sown during this period would grow into the roots of the America we know today, an America that continues to evolve and adapt. So let's journey on as we explore the turns and twists of this incredible story of transformation. Fast forward to the 1900s, a period of immense growth and transformation for the USA. This era marked a significant shift in various aspects of American life. Let's start with fashion. The early 1900s saw the popularity of the Gibson girl look, epitomizing the ideal American woman, independent and sophisticated. As we moved further into the century, the flapper style of the Roaring Twenties emerged, characterized by short bobbed hair, cloche hats and loose-fitting dresses. Men's fashion also evolved with the introduction of the business suit, replacing the frock coats of the previous century. The American palate was no stranger to change either. The advent of industrialization brought about canned foods and processed goods. The hamburger and hot dog, both immigrant foods, found a home in America and quickly became a part of the national identity. And who could forget the birth of Coca-Cola and Pepsi, the two soft drink giants that would go on to quench the world's thirst? Education saw a significant leap forward in the 1900s. Compulsory education laws were enacted, leading to a rise in literacy rates. The progressive education movement also took root, emphasizing hands-on learning and critical thinking over rote memorization. And then there was technology. The 1900s were a time of incredible technological advancements. From the Wright brothers' first flight in 1903 to the introduction of the Model T Ford in 1908 to the birth of the television in the late 1920s, each invention revolutionized the way Americans lived and interacted. These transformations, however, didn't come without their share of struggles. The World War I and the Great Depression shook the nation to its core, but also brought about resilience and innovation that shaped the American spirit. By the end of the 1900s, America had emerged as a global superpower, ready to step into a new millennium. Now we're stepping into the new millennium, a time of rapid development and modernization. As the clock struck midnight on December 31st, 1999, America was launched into an era marked by exponential growth. Fashion, which had always been a reflection of the times, began to experiment with bold and diverse styles. The early 2000s saw a mix of everything, from the revival of 70s boho chic to the influence of hip-hop culture in mainstream fashion. Denim was the fabric du jour, and logos were emblazoned on everything from hats to handbags. But the 2000s weren't just about fashion, they were also a time of fusion in the culinary world. As America became more multicultural, our palates expanded. We began to see the rise of fusion cuisine, a delicious marriage of flavors from different cultures. Sushi burritos, kimchi tacos, and curry pizza were just some of the innovative dishes that delighted our taste buds. In the realm of education, the new millennium brought with it a revolution. The No Child Left Behind Act aimed to improve educational outcomes for all students, regardless of their socio-economic status. And as technology advanced, so did our classrooms. Smart boards replaced chalkboards, and laptops became as common as textbooks. Speaking of technology, it's impossible to discuss the 2000s without acknowledging its role. The internet, once a luxury, became a necessity. Social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter transformed the way we communicate and share information. The iPhone, unveiled in 2007, changed our lives in ways we couldn't have imagined. Yet, the 2000s also had their share of challenges. The tragic events of 9/11 shook the nation, forever altering our sense of security. The 2008 financial crisis led to an economic downturn, but it also sparked a wave of innovation and entrepreneurship. The 2000s were a testament to America's resilience and innovative spirit, setting the stage for the next 2 decades. Moving forward to the 2010s, the digital age has fully arrived, reshaping every aspect of life. In this decade, we saw technology become a pervasive force, radically transforming our lifestyle from the clothes we wear to the food we eat, the way we learn, and even how we interact with each other. Fashion in the 2010s was a reflection of this digital shift. The rise of e-commerce platforms allowed for a global exchange of ideas, leading to a mashup of styles from different cultures. The decade also saw the birth of sustainable fashion, with brands leveraging technology to create eco-friendly designs and manufacturing processes. Food culture, too, was revolutionized by technology. The decade witnessed the boom of food delivery apps that brought a wide array of cuisines to our doorsteps with just a few taps on a smartphone. Additionally, the rise of plant-based and lab-grown foods was a response to the growing concern for climate change, showcasing how our dietary habits are influenced by larger global issues. Education in the 2010s experienced a paradigm shift with the advent of digital learning platforms. Traditional classrooms were supplemented by online courses and educational apps, making learning more accessible and personalized. The decade also saw the rise of massive open online courses, MOOCs, democratizing education like never before. And let's not forget the transformative power of social media and smartphones. They redefined human interaction, connecting people across continents. They also made us more informed, albeit sometimes overwhelmed, citizens. The 2010s saw the rise of citizen journalism, where anyone with a smartphone could document and share events in real time, challenging traditional media and its gatekeeping role. However, this digital age also brought forth new challenges. Issues like data privacy, cyberbullying, and the spread of misinformation became significant concerns, reminding us that technological progress is not without its pitfalls. As we bid goodbye to the 2010s, America is more connected and digitalized than ever before. The decade was a testament to the power of technology in shaping our lives, for better or for worse. And as we move forward, one thing is certain: the digital age is here to stay, and it will continue to redefine our future in ways we can't even imagine yet. Finally, we arrive in 2023, where the evolution of America continues. Today, we find ourselves in a world shaped by forces old and new, from the legacy of our past to the promise of our future. In the realm of fashion, personal expression reigns supreme. Streetwear, a blend of athletic and casual attire, has taken center stage, reflecting our society's embrace of comfort and individuality. Sustainability has also become a significant consideration, with more and more people opting for eco-friendly clothing options. As for food, the trend is towards healthier, more conscious choices. Plant-based diets are on the rise, and farm-to-table eating is no longer a novelty, but a way of life for many. We're also witnessing a resurgence of home cooking, fueled by the pandemic, and a newfound appreciation for the joys of making meals from scratch. When it comes to education, the digital revolution has taken hold. Online learning platforms have become the norm, with traditional classrooms transformed into virtual ones. This shift, accelerated by the pandemic, has democratized education, making it accessible to more people than ever before. And of course, we can't talk about 2023 without mentioning technology. We're living in a world where the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and virtual reality are not just buzzwords, but integral parts of our daily lives. Technology has reshaped how we work, play, and connect with each other, making our world smaller and yet in many ways more expansive. The COVID-19 pandemic has left its mark, accelerating the shift towards remote work and online learning. It has challenged us, yes, but it has also spurred innovation and adaptation, revealing our resilience in the face of adversity. In 2023, America stands as a testament to centuries of growth and evolution, ever ready to face the future. We've journeyed from the dawn of a new century in the 1800s to the present day, witnessing remarkable transformations along the way. And through it all, the spirit of America endures, dynamic, innovative, and ever-evolving.